Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Money Matters Morning Show, where we talk all things faith, finances, and the freedom of good credit, the freedom of entrepreneurship. And on today's broadcast, that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about entrepreneurship and the grind of entrepreneurship. A lot of times people just talk about the glitz of it, but today we're going to talk a little bit about the grind and some things that I've learned. I've been in full-time entrepreneurship probably about a little over a year now, so we're going to talk about that. But to introduce myself to some and reintroduce myself to others, good morning, Wesley. How are you? I am Nefateria, and I'm a certified professional life coach, as well as an author to this wonderful book, How to Act, Activate Your Faith, Commit to Your Plan, and Take Action That Will Change Your Life. You can get your copy at bit.ly/2 How to Act. So, let's get right into it. Like I said, I learned about finances at an early age. One of the first scriptures I learned was, "Owe no man nothing but to love him, for he that hath loveth hath fulfilled the law." That was one of the scriptures my mom taught me. And then I had the opportunity to learn how to write a check as well as balance a checkbook in the 4th grade, when one of my teachers had an assignment where we had to bring in gently used toys, and she auctioned them off. But the way we bidded on the items was we had to write a check for them. So I bidded on 2 items that I really wanted. But when I went to write the check, I realized I didn't have enough money in my account, and that taught me a lesson early on about counting the cost and really knowing what's in your account. Sometimes you have to determine what's a need and what's a want before you make a purchase. So that is one thing. Also, I bought my first house at the age of 25. Now, that did not happen by luck or chance or anything like that. It took hard work. At the time, I had that goal of wanting to buy a house at 25, so I worked 3 jobs. I wasn't mindful of my credit card payments, making sure they were on time, because 35% of your credit score is compromised by the late payments of if you make a payment late. So I worked diligently on that, and I was able to buy my first house at the age of 25 without any money down or no cosigner. So today we're going to get into, entrepreneurship. So if you know people that's thinking about entrepreneurship, that's in full-time entrepreneurship, even if they're doing entrepreneurship on the side, this broadcast is for them. Please tag, please share. I truly appreciate it. So in case you don't know, what's considered a small business is anything that's under 500 employees, 500 people, and that's by SBA's standard. So if you're a solo entrepreneur, if you have a brick and mortar business and you have a couple employees, you're still considered a small business, and also considered an entrepreneur, a person that's willing to take risks to, try to have the things that they want as far as when it comes to life and that business and stuff of that. Other statistics when it comes to entrepreneurship. So they say that 2/3 survive in 2 years. Kind of entrepreneurship. I was doing it on the side. I was working my full-time job, and one day while I was for you that don't know, I used to work for the post office. I worked as a clerk while I sold you the stamps. And so what happened was I was doing my normal thing, helping my customers and things of that nature, and I had an idea. I was like, you know what, I am an entrepreneur and I'm doing it on the side, but the things that I need is I need support and I need accountability and I need, some people to bounce ideas on and stuff like that. And a lot of my friends weren't entrepreneurs, so the conversations they wanted to have was a lot different than the conversations that I wanted to have. So I decided right then and there I was going to start a meetup, and I was going to start a meetup at that time, it was for women entrepreneurs. It ended up being called the You Go Girl was the name of that organization when I started. And I reached out to women that I knew that were part-time entrepreneurs or even full-time entrepreneurs, whether they were in direct sales, whether they were started something totally new on the side, whether they had a brick and mortar business, it didn't matter. I reached out to them, invited them to the meetup, and I got a little success with that. And then what I found out was in this meetup, there are different types of entrepreneurs. Hey, LaSpawna, how are you? Hope Jersey's nice. That there's different types of entrepreneurs. There are entrepreneurs that, really want this. And then there's some people that just want to say that they have a business or just want to say that they want to be an entrepreneur, but they don't realize how much work, how much time, how much effort it takes in this journey. And so as I went along with, the group, and we had, different meetups and things like that, and had interest meeting, people started to dwindle. They started to drop off because once they realized that this entrepreneur game is no joke, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy, it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of, constantly investing in yourself and growing as an individual. It takes you out of your comfort zone, things that you would never think you would do and want to do. You have to do as an entrepreneur. You definitely have to get out of your comfort zone. If you're kind of introvert like me, kind of standoffish, you have to learn to be more personable and more, willing to meet and talk to any and everybody that you come in contact with. So it just takes you totally out of your comfort zone. And some people just like, they wanted to do it, but then when they realized how much work, they kind of fell off. So I kind of put it on a hold for a moment. Good morning, Melanie. How are you? So I kind of put it off on hold for a moment and, just kind of reassessed and, realized what I want. And I didn't want to just encompass just women into it, because I knew it was male entrepreneurs that I knew that also, needed the support and the accountability as well as the constant learning. So then I revamped it again this year, and now it's called the E-League. And of course, the E stands for Entrepreneurial League. And it's for entrepreneurs, whether you're a part-time entrepreneur or a full-time entrepreneur, but you've been in business less than 5 years. Like I just recently told you, that statistic is that, not many people survive that point. So I know we need to have support, and we need to have accountability, and we need constant learning. So if you need a place where you can come and you can talk about business, and nobody's going to be like, oh God, here we go again, you talking about business, because they're too talking about business. And if you have an idea you want to, get some feedback on, if you have a product or a service you're considering, or if you just need to vent and just get some things off your chest and really want some people to support, help, and encourage you that really understand this entrepreneurial journey, then the E-League is for you. And if that is something that you may be interested in finding out more about, you can go to bit.ly/the E-League. So how many of you here that's on here watching right now have even thought about entrepreneurship, have done some type of entrepreneurship? Let's talk about it. Tell us what your business is, where you're located, if you have a website, or if you have, an Instagram page or some social media. Please put it in the comments. I would love to network with you and have my viewers network with you as well. Because sometimes we have businesses and we don't even let people know that we have these businesses. So if you have businesses, whether it is, you create t-shirts, or you do planners, or you have a lawn care business, whatever it is, definitely put it in the comments. Even if you catch the replay, put it in the comments so others can know about your business and how they can get in contact with you. But if you're looking for somewhere for somebody to support you in this entrepreneurial journey, because it can be lonely, especially if none of your friends are doing it, if you're the only one that has that kind of drive or have that kind of thing that you just got to do your own thing, and you want to be in charge of your own destiny, and you want to control your own time when it comes to your finances and things like that, and nobody in your circle, nobody in your family understands, and nobody, for you to talk to, definitely come out, meet with the E-League, and get that kind of support that you need. Doesn't matter what type of business that you're in. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, if you've been in business, 5 years or 5 months, come out. We would love to see you and join you and help you stay, steadfast in this entrepreneurial journey. It is not easy, and don't let nobody fool you and think it's easy. You constantly are investing your time and your energy in learning and developing and coming up with products. And some things people don't tell you. You could come up with something you could think is the greatest thing, and then people don't want it. So it's those kind of things that sometimes can get you down, but don't let it fret. Just keep striving. If this is what God has for you and this is what you're supposed to do, it will work. Just keep working, keep testing, keep asking people what they want, what they need. Make sure you're meeting that need. Make sure you're showing some type of transformation of whatever product or service that you are offering to them. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. If you have a Money Matters question about budgeting, saving, debt elimination, about credit, please submit your question at bit.ly/asknefr, NEFR, as in Robinson. Like I said, if you're an entrepreneur and you're looking for some support, you can come out to our meetup. You can get more information if you go to bit.ly/the E-League and sign up there, and you will get invited to our next meeting so you can see what it's all about and see if that's something you would like to be a part of. Thanks for joining me. Please tag, please share, and remember, you can catch me here every weekday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Money Matters Morning Show, where we talk faith, finances, and the freedom of good credit and the freedom of entrepreneurship. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.